Okay, so this is day 15, I think. It's Monday, and yeah, I had a quite busy few days, I would say, that turned out to be very different than what I expected, but that's also what it's about. I feel it's to kind of like take the experiences as they come, and so yeah, when I was still at the abbey, um, yeah, so in the afternoon I ended up um, kind of like cleaning a wall and terrace which was right next to the house, little house I was staying in, and so I spent the afternoon doing that. And then at the end of the afternoon, I worked a little bit with one of the monks, and yeah, and then I attended the mass. And after the mass, the brother who I first met, he actually told me they had a barbecue with the neighbors of the abbey, and most of them are like working in the woods around because the area here has a lot of forests and beautiful forests. And so he asked me if I wanted to join them, and so I said yes. And yeah, that was very nice, like all the monks present and some neighbors. So that was a nice afternoon. Oh yeah, and actually at lunch I met a woman who was giving a seminar. We ate together. She was giving a seminar this weekend at the abbey for like young people around my age, um, around self-esteem, and so yeah, I explained her a little bit what my journey is about, and yeah, she was kind of like curious, and she was kind of like an impressive woman, I would say, coming from London to give this seminar, and so yeah, she actually uh, suggested I could um, talk with some of the some of the young people attending the seminar, but with the barbecue and everything, I I didn't really get an opportunity for that. Um, so yeah, the next morning I was actually planning to leave, and I think it was like more or less like a 20 kilometers walk to like a city called Compiègne. I had actually gone through that city very quickly 2 days before, but I wanted, because I had gone back up north to get to the abbey, and I had to kind of like, um, well, one of the options was to go through that city again and then go on. So that was my plan, and so I actually walked for like 2 hours and got to a little town. It was like a walk through the forest and got to a little town, and I just took a pause, like ran in front, right in front of the church, and a woman came by, and I asked if she had like a little something to eat, and she actually took me to her house where I'm right now, and yeah, they just like very quickly, like she made me like a panini, and then it turned out they had like a barbecue with guy's parents, and their boy was there, and yeah, Leon, and so yeah, they ended up just asking me if I wanted to join them, and then they asked me if I wanted to stay for a night or two, and yeah, I said yes. So that's where I'm right now. It's actually I stayed for 2 nights, and yeah, that was like so we had a barbecue at midday, and at night another barbecue, and we drank a lot, and then like they had friends coming at night, and we partied, and so yeah, I went to sleep probably, it was like almost 6 in the morning, and yeah, So the next day they took me to a castle nearby, which is like a very big castle and beautiful castle, and the whole town next to the castle is very like historic and very beautiful actually. It's called Château de Pierrefonds. And so we made a little tour, took a little train because Leon was really wanted to try the train, and yeah, that was just like very nice, like very nice seeing that, and yeah, then we came back and we had another barbecue at night. I mean, I woke up at around like 1 in the afternoon, and then it was just like very like quiet day, like doing nothing almost. And yeah, then I went to sleep, and just before that I looked a little bit at the itinerary for today. So it's actually like a 38 kilometers walk, and it's mainly through forests. Like I think like over 2/3 of the walk is through forests, and so yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that, and yeah, well, that's about it.